Okay guys, this is Detecting Worcestershire, episode 1. These are my previous finds from my previous hunt at my local park, where there used to be a colliery, I believe Homer Hill School, which was demolished in the 70s, rebuilt upon in the 80s, which was then known as Homer Hill High, and originally had housed a theatre, which was an open-air theatre in the 40s. I believe it was originally built in the 30s, 40s, late 30s, early 40s. And yeah, that was the park. I detected near that, on some pasture land. There was, of course, natural. And therefore I found, of course, 4 pre-decimals and a couple of modern. So here we have 3 2Ps. You know, you'll expect to find that at a local park because, of course, it's a local park, and where there's parks, there's modern coinage, decimal coinage. A pocket's built of 2Ps, 2 £1 coins. Oh, 2P, sorry. 2 £1 coins, about approximately half an inch down, stuck to each other, which was quite fascinating because, you know, it's quite nice to find £2 coins. I mean, two £1 coins, sorry, in the same hole. And then found a pound, quite nearby, not too far, about, say, I don't know, 20 metres away. And then we have 6 1Ps, just because it's a park, you know, obviously people drop money. Of course, decimal money. I can't get my words out today, sorry guys. But, yeah, 1Ps. Then we move on to the pre-decimal coins, pre-decimal coins. First we have a 1938 George VI penny, D meaning penny of course, in numismatic terms, numismatically. And yeah, quite nice condition. But weirdly, they're about 5 inches down at the most here, I mean at the park, so quite good signals. And the soil is extremely hard to dig. As you can see, it's quite nice going. And then we go on to a George VI halfpenny. Ship reverse this time. Depicts a ship on the reverse, and on the obverse the monarch's head, as always. Dated 1945 there. Here we have a George V halfpenny. Of course, the Britannia reverse. See a bit there. It's Britannia there. Dated 1927. So, I mean, the school itself could have been earlier, 1920s maybe, I don't know. But of course there was a Baptist chapel there, 1875, a church, 1870s, a Church of England school, 1850s originally built, very near the park of course, and another school, 1880s or 70s and 8, which was demolished about 20 years ago to rebuild a new school, which is there now. So 1945 that. Yeah, 1927. And in 1960, Elizabeth II Threat Me Bit, which is, yeah, that meaning too, of course. Threat Me Bit, as it said, but 3 pence if you like. It's dodecagonal. The dodecagonal, sorry, can't get my words out. Dodecagonal variety. After George V's time, they changed it to the dodecagonal Threat Me Bit instead of the Maundy set issue, or, well, it's still in circulation though, you could use them at shops. Silver variety. I've got one of those, but I won't show you yet. Show you in a future video of my silver collection. But here's, yeah, Elizabeth II Threat Me Bit, 1960. Threat Me Bit, threepence, dodecagonal. Here. And it's cut in half, must have been by lawnmower or something. And this was found next to a side path, leading straight from the 1930s houses that were erected there in the 30s, of course. There's a whole street of them. So someone must have been walking their dog or just having a walk up that sideways in the 60s and probably dropped this coin. So yeah, guys, that's my previous hunt. Yeah. I couldn't do a live dig before because, of course, my dad was talking to someone, so we met, well, quite a kind, nice man, who lived here since the 40s. He's 75, so he's born. Well, I can't be asked to do the math. Sorry, sorry for the language, guys. But he told us everything about it. See, he was in the army, so he knew that which parts were landscaped and which parts were natural. And he said that he was in the tank and he helped move all of the top layer of dirt to make a new layer of dirt, which looked quite nice for the park. And he said he attended the Church of England Primary School, erected 1850, 1850s should I say, and said he attended that in the 50s, late 40s, early 50s. Well, I attended that school myself, but quite a nice school, of course. You could see there's loads of history there. World War I graves in the cemetery next to it, next to it. Very old church, 1870s. And he told us that the part was natural. He said he went to the open air theatre, quite nice theatre there. And he said that there was a pool outside the Home Hill School at the top. And it's weird to have 3 schools in one place, but I don't understand that. Maybe a lot of people live in the area. That's the reason for these old 3 decimal coins. And yeah, I found these 3 decimal coins in the natural part, which I haven't finished yet because it's quite large. And yeah, there was a pool next to the school on the football field now. That's long gone, and it was originally built onto coal mines in the 1800s, so there could even, the natural part, be the possibility of Victorian coins. So guys, he told us the history of the park and where Flintfield was, the Neolithic, Mesolithic and Paleolithic and Iron Age and Bronze Age, used throughout those times, never changing position. Place called Flintfield because there's so many Paleolithic objects and Neolithic axe heads and stuff like that. And yeah, we're going to get permission for that. I know it's an archaeological site, but of course we're getting permission. And I'll see you at the local park on a few live digs, recoveries of course, same thing, and round up at the end. So in a bit.